They on a mission, who you playing with? Banked up to the ceiling, ain't no counterfeit. Living legend in the flesh, bringing bars for your dome. So your people better go and get your hearing check. 20 years in the game and I'm still strong. Dropping tape in the hits like it's King Kong. Ain't nobody gave me jack, that's a well-known fact. I don't cap, you can put it on my tombstone. Who am I? I'm the same OG boy. On the block, used to bang with the pitchforks. Switched it up for the better things good in the hood. They ain't tripping cause they know we about to get more. Trendsetter, that's the lane I belong to. Pipe down, you been down with the wrong crew.
Hit it back doing numbers in the hood, put it all in your face and we shine like we supposed to. Hit it back doing numbers in the hood, put it all in your face and we shine like we supposed to.
Y'all know what it is.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, the J. Welcome to the Hidden Black Show. We are in for another exclusive edition today. But before we get started, I need all y'all to do me a favor. All my Facebook users, please like, share, and comment. You know what I'm saying? We got some star-studded guests in today, man. Y'all got to get the questions and answers in. You know what I'm saying? And for all my YouTubers, y'all, please subscribe to the channel, man. We're trying to keep this content rolling, trying to keep it popping and popping and popping. So y'all keep supporting it, man. Y'all know how we do it. And if anybody want to help your boy, the J, keep the lights on for the Hidden Black Show, man. Y'all feel free to make the donations. Cash out right there, man. And hey, welcome to the Hidden Black Show. We are in for another edition. If y'all didn't catch it, the thumbnail, I got some legendary artists on here today. We're going to take you all the way back and bring you all the way into the future with this one, man. So without further ado, let me bring my guest in one half right now. Outlaw Jeff Cage. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, Jay?
How you doing, man? You doing all right?
Yes, sir. I'm good, brother.
That's cool. That's cool, man. I'm glad to have you on the platform, man. Let me get the other half of West 10 in here real quick. Paul Fresh, what's going on, man? How you doing?
No, it's Paul. What's good, family? What's good?
That's what I'm talking about, man. Yes. Welcome to the Hidden Black Show. Glad to have you on here, man. I had to get you guys on the show today, man, because y'all been making wonderful moves in the music industry and been doing it for a very long time. So I brought you on the show today to kind of elaborate and tell people the backstory, how y'all even got to the point where y'all are called West 10 now, a.k.a. Outlaw King JC, a.k.a. Paw Fresh, DJ Trick. Man, Outlaw JK, I'm going to let you start it off, man. Let me know what your love of hip-hop come from and what started you into this whole thing that we call hip-hop.
Well, thank you, Jay, man. I appreciate you having us on. My love for hip-hop started off with a love for music, period. Just generally, I loved music literally from the time I was born. It's like I came out loving music, just boom. It was something that I was always into when other kids were getting their Fisher-Price toys or their Legos. Man, I was getting 45s. That's the old records. Those little
taking them way back.
Singles. Yeah, I was getting those as a kid. So I just loved music. I moved to the Boston area when we were young. I can't remember exactly what age I was when I moved out there, but being on the East Coast and so close to New York, where that's where hip hop comes from the boroughs of New York, and being so close, I was exposed to hip hop early on. So I remember the first time really hearing hip hop. It wasn't like the rap music that you're thinking of to where you recognize it as rap music. It was really more of like a kind of a funk type of music.
Gotcha.
And like electro funk. It had electronic synthesizers, and I remember breakdancing was really big.
Oh yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, breakdancing was huge. So just seeing the guys on the corner breaking on their linoleum or their cardboard box, there was a big thing back then, and they'd have their boom box right there, and the type of music they would play was stuff that they could break to. So break dance music, which was hip hop, and that was really just my first exposure to it. when I started getting to the point to where I wanted to make hip hop music and actually write rhymes and put that stuff together was after I moved to Albuquerque. And
Gotcha. What year was that? What year was that? What we talking about? Can you remember?
We're talking around 85 at that point.
Gotcha. 1985,
maybe going into 86.
Veteran in the game, man.
So, but yeah, I was loving it. I was a fan of hip hop music, and around that time when the Beastie Boys dropped "License to Ill," and you had LL, you had Run DMC, those big groups, those Def Jam groups that became the Rick Rubin produced groups like that. The Beastie Boys was one of my favorites, and that's when I started getting more serious about it. There was a lot of music before that I listened to as a fan, but it was when I heard the Run DMCs, the Beastie Boys, that's what really got me interested in wanting to write that music and be a part of it.
Gotcha. Paw Fresh, let me slide it over to you a little bit, man, and let you elaborate on your start with the music in general and then drifting into hip hop, because knowing you have a background as a DJ, and I do know that. So take us back into the beginning stories of DJ Trick days, man.
Man, it probably started when I was 10. 1979, Rapper's Delight came out. And man, being from the country, all you had was radio and about 3 TV channels with an antenna TV. So, man, I had to have that record when I heard it on the radio. So I begged my parents to take me to Jackson, and man, bought that 45. Still got that 45.
Oh man,
played that thing so much, I'm static now. But that was the beginning of my record collecting. And after the movies started coming out in the early 80s about breakdancing, you see some of it on TV. I mean, I was mesmerized, man. I even tried to break. I mean, y'all saw it and lay it down. I had still got a little moves. Look out now. Watch out, youngin'. So, hey, man, my collecting records started, and then I learned about this thing called DJing. I was watching TV, and Herbie Hancock was on Saturday Night Live. And there was this DJ up there, Grand Mixer DST. And that dude, he's the DJ on Herbie Hancock's record Rocket. And when I saw that, I was like, it's over. I got to do that. So started practicing, bought my first little turntables probably when I was like 8th grade, cutting yards, saving money, got them turntables, and got my little Radio Shack realistic mixer. I mean, y'all might know about that. And man, never looked back. Finally got my first pair of 1200s, Technique 1200s, probably when I was like 19, when I could afford them. Them things was crazy expensive, but even back then. It's just a love of hip hop, man. Love of all music, but mainly it was hip hop and dance music, and how got into house music, man. When I would take trips to Chicago, I'd come back with crates full of house music. So got a diverse amount of music from every genre you can talk about, because what we do now is a gumbo of all of that. Just we take bits and pieces of different styles and we blend them into this thing we call country rap.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So, hey, y'all gonna see some turntable work here pretty soon. I'm gonna break them out and show y'all youngins what it's about.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm glad to have you guys on the platform today. Your presence is definitely needed in the world of hip hop, man. Y'all have such a rich history and background, and I'm gonna just it forward a little bit. I just want you to basically, guys, introduce yourselves and let people know your start. But we're gonna fast forward a little bit, and we're gonna jump start this West 10, and you and Outlaw J Cage and you as Paw Fresh. How did y'all become West 10, and where did this idea come from?
Man, well, I was personally on a break from making music for I think it was a good 7 years from the time Trick and I actually did a mixtape together back in 2014. And after that, I didn't really do much. I know Trick had been continuing to work on production. He's always done that. But I remember coming over to visit him, hang out, check in with him. And he had just mentioned the studio that he had got the studio back up. And he brought me out here to show it to me. I'm actually sitting in the studio right now. I'm sitting in his studio. All this vinyl you see, that's DJ Trick vinyl right there. But he brought me out here, and man, I looked around and just was blown away. It took me back to them days when I first went up there outside of Jackson. He had a big studio back in the day, and a bunch of us Memphis rappers would go up there. And I remember walking in there, and Jay, you know, because
oh yes,
you were there. You were there with me, man. So we walked up in there, and just to see the amount of music he had, the mixing board was huge, man. I hadn't seen a mixer that big before.
Yes,
he had
yes,
the big reel-to-reel. You remember, man. And it just blew my mind then. It motivated me. Well, it's done the same thing. I came over here and saw the setup again, and I just got excited, got motivated. And I had been writing a little bit because I moved out to the country 2 years ago from Memphis, and moved out there kind of near where Trick grew up, not far from where Trick grew up. And being out there in the country, man, I just been getting inspired to write again. And so I had started writing on some stuff. And then when I seen the studio, that was just no brainer right there. Let's get back in here and get some work going. And
gotcha.
Trick happened to have some production that he was working on already. I'll let him tell that part. But yeah, Trick, why don't you take it from there, man?
Well, I never really stopped making beats and doing remixes, and I would get work here and there, but you know, I just made music just because I love making music. Wasn't really shopping it, wasn't really trying to get no placement on nothing. But one of my old high school buddies, man, that did music for years, who actually shot the first video. We call him Jack Ruthless. Shout out to Jack Ruthless from Dream Design 8. Man, they were trying to develop an artist from back down home in this thing called country rap, and trying to find some beats. I said, man, I got 1 million beats. Let me submit some stuff. I did, you know, for one reason or another, it didn't shake. Shout out to Rick. He's still working on his thing. But man, when Jay checked out the studio, I started playing some of them beats. And man, it sparked a love and a bug back in him, man. And man, before I knew it, we had the first record recorded, man, Walking in Memphis, which
gotcha.
is just something I snatched off YouTube, and saw this thing on YouTube. This dude's sitting in his house, man. Boy, he's just standing in front of a mic, and a guy's playing a guitar, and he's singing Walking in Memphis. I sampled it, made the beat with it. We didn't know this dude, but the song was so nice. We was like, man, let's just reach out to him and see if he's cool with putting his name on the record, because it's that good. And he's like, man, this sounds good. Go for it. So first single happened just like that. And then, man, less than a year later, we got like over 20 songs done. And, you know, y'all just saw it post, I think December 31st. We finally just like, hey, here's the intro to West 10. Them 10 songs was just the intro. Man, we got so much heat coming. Unbelievable.
That's what's up. That's on that note, we're gonna take it to the musical side of and let them see a little bit more with their own eyes and let their own ears determine, and let them and let y'all see what we're talking about here. These guys are legendary. So we're gonna go into their first single, man, and let y'all see what we're talking about. Country rap is here to stay, man. And we're gonna jump into this first one and let y'all see what's going on.
Put on my blue suede shoes and I
boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of
Let's get these likes going. Get these comments, man. Let's keep it rolling.
I came up as a Memphis boy from the state of Tennessee. But when I first started out, I was green as can be. White Haven was my hood and Southern Hills Craft Road. Me and DJ Trick making music about to explode. Signed a record deal in 98, traveling to different states. But I always knew that I was home when I'd see Graceland Gates. Moved out to the Hatchie River, but I still reminisce about them days when I would walk through them good old streets of Memphis.
Walking with my feet 10 feet off the bed. Walking in bed. Do I really feel the way I feel? Walking in bed. Walking with my feet 10 feet off the bed. Walking in bed. Do I really feel the way I feel?
WC Handy, don't look over me. My shepherd is my Lord and Savior. Jesus watches over me. So I walk through Memphis sending praises to my God above. Appreciate the music, but I'm grateful for the precious blood. Southern living, dirty South, blues and rock is in our bones. But without the blood of Christ, I would have a heart of stone. But I have a heart of flesh, so I love my precious Lord. I love my wife, my family, church in Memphis. We on one accord.
Walking in bed. Walking with my feet 10 feet off the bed. Walking in bed. Do I really feel the way I feel? Walking in bed. Walking with my feet 10 feet off the bed. Walking in bed. Do I really feel the way I feel?
I just be a country boy, working in the city, Memphis gym, make a living for my family. The Lord has sure been good to me. Slow it down, ain't no need to rush. Country walking, talking, pow fresh. And you know what's next. Check me out now. I've been no singing on a cracker note. Milk a goat, crack the mix, prime up, know what's up. Blue Mountain Bean in my coffee. Yes, I'm walking, talking, Bill Street flows down in Memphis, you know.
Walking in bed. Walking with my feet 10 feet off the bed. Walking in bed. Do I really feel the way I feel? Walking in bed. Walking with my feet 10 feet off the bed. Walking in bed. Do I really feel the way I feel? Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain.
Paul Fresh, that was a good one, man. That was a good one. I love that vibe, man. What you told me what inspired the musical presence of that one.
Right.
How long did it take y'all to put all that together, man? Was it a matter of days or months? What we talking?
No, actually, when Jay came out, Outlaw J Cage, I call him JC all the time because he's always King JC. When JC came by, man, it was like the beat was already done, right? Because I had already been kind of working on stuff. So when he heard it, it was a matter of probably a couple weeks later, he's back dropping lyrics.
Mm.
I wasn't planning on doing that no more. I'm always been the type that I'm cool being behind everybody on the turntables. I'm gonna let everybody else be out there in the front. I'm cool being behind the scenes. Always have been. But he's like, man, you got to drop 8 bars on it or something. And so I did, thinking that was gonna be it. I'm okay. I'm gonna get on this one. Rest of them is, this your thing.
Gotcha.
It didn't work out that way. I'm on everything now.
I know it, man.
I didn't think it was going. I didn't know how folk were gonna react to it, cause man, here I am, man, 52, rapping. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to change my name. Everybody know me as DJ Trick, but I like, man, I got all this great beard. I'm like, man, Papa Fresh in this thing, you know. And I did it as a joke, but everybody loving it, you know.
Oh yeah, Paw Fresh is a crowd favorite, man. I had an opportunity to record you guys live performance, man, and the crowd loves both of y'all energy, man. It's a unique sound, it's a unique style. I think it is a void to be filled in country rap, and y'all have definitely did that, man. I love to hear you guys together, man. Telling you.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. We're gonna see if we can get the technical difficulties out the way for J Cage right there. But we're gonna go into the second video, man, real quick, and we're gonna come back and elaborate on that. We want the fans to see what we're talking about, man. West 10 is here. They are live in effect. So y'all check out the second single off of the West 10, Put Some Country in It project, man, which is out now. Y'all make sure y'all go into the description, man. It's all down in there, man. And y'all find it, y'all located West 10. You won't be disappointed. Here we go.
Smoke some tonight.
Look here now, we about to smoke some, man.
Don't like that bonfire, don't make it shine so bright.
Make it shine bright.
Smoke some tonight.
Yeah, Papa in the house.
So we can share on Tennessee good time.
Oh no, baby, Paw, I got meat on the grill, smoking, y'all. We the West 10 fellas, and we back one more. The weekend's here, it's a good time, bro. Ain't no need to rush, slow it on down. Ain't no speeding tickets when you're in a small town. We chillin', out grillin', cue it on up. It's a Tennessee good time. Yeah, what's up? Hey, smack it, little flippy, rub it on down. That's how we get down in a Tennessee town.
Smoke some tonight. Don't like that bonfire, don't make it shine so bright. So smoke some tonight. The weekend to see good time.
I'm with my Tennessee brothers, tri-star outlaws, throw it on the grill, back to have a good time. Y'all got the music going, now we're rolling back to pour it up. Party on the county line, everybody showing up. Plate full of ribs with some beans and some cornbread. How we're living in the country, everybody with beds, sitting around the fire while we're chopping it up. Talking about them good old days back when we was growing up. Break out the country toys, we making country noise. Tennessee, good time, hanging with my country boys.
Smoke some tonight. Don't like that bonfire, don't make it shine so bright. So smoke some tonight. The weekend to see good time.
We got steaks on the grill, barbecued hog, deer backstrap. We got enough for all, y'all. We having a ball in the bonfire flames, shooting up real tall. We always supporting the cause, showing love like Santa Claus. Yeah, they grub it down, working them jaws, barely fooling about the bust out they draws. You know we had to add a little special sauce. Now can we get a round of applause?
Smoke some tonight. Don't like that bonfire, don't make it shine so bright. So smoke some tonight. The weekend is here, the weekend to see good time. Smoke some tonight. Tennessee good time. Don't like that bonfire, don't make it shine so
Soft tonight, yeah. So soft tonight. Soft tonight. So soft tonight. Tennessee good time. You're about to smoke something tonight, yeah.
Oh yeah, smoke something tonight, man. That was a good one, man. I love everything about that record, man. From the production down to the visual, it fits perfectly all the way down to the bone, man. That was one of the ones when I caught the wave. I caught the wave of that one. I kind of missed the first one, and I had to go backtrack and listen to the first one. And when I heard it full circle, I'm like, man, y'all are definitely on to something, man. For real. That was a good one. And talk about the feature. Who is the feature y'all got in here, man?
That's Nitty Gritty GR. That's our brother.
Gotcha. I like that spice he added to it, man. It was a nice little bit of spice he put in there.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. What inspired y'all to put that record out and actually get him to be a part of it? What y'all just did it yourself and thought about we need someone else, or he heard it and got inspired, and how did that come about?
Well, I know Trick had the music, and it was something he was working on, and man, Trick had the chorus and everything. He had the song pretty much done, but I know I had ran across Nitty Gritty GR just as I jumped back on social media, and I saw him on there, and he man, he's one of the old school pioneer Memphis rappers back in the day. So
Definitely.
I knew him from back then, and just to see he was doing something on the level of what we were doing now. We're all doing this country rap thing. It was just amazing to see him doing that. So that was just no brainer right there. Like, we got to hook up, and we did. And so that it just so happened that was the first song we did together. But I mean, we've done multiple things together. We've done shows together, and so we're gonna be doing a lot more work together for sure.
Definitely. Shout out to Nitty Gritty GR, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to what he got going. He got wonderful music. Y'all check him out on the platform. Just lock into him. He should pull right up, man. Most definitely. Paul Fresh, man. You are a jack of all trades. I had a show earlier this week, and we was discussing wearing a lot of different hats. How does it feel for you to play the position of engineer? You know what I'm saying? The artist. That it gets tedious sometimes. Outlaw JK, I know you didn't did it both, but you're kind of chilling back now, and Paul Fresh has then jumped full in that seat. So I just want to see how he feel about wearing all those hats at this level of the game. How do you feel about that?
It's very busy, because man, but I love it. I mean, I always love making music, so I can't complain, but it is a lot. It is a lot. But I'm having a ball, man. To be able to create something and then have, to see it come from just an idea of me riding down the street to a hook, make the beat, add some talk box. What I love about Tennessee Good Time is I was able to incorporate the old talk box that Roger Troutman from the Zap days. Y'all need to. It ain't no auto tune. That's talk box. That's totally different. So if y'all know what that is, y'all look it up. Talk boxes. So I got some of that in there. I'm a big fan of that.
Talk to him. That's what I'm talking about.
And then, man, just to blend them elements of the old. What we love is hip hop. The old 808, the snares that you might hear in Memphis, and some of the background elements, and then to have one of my brothers, man, and friends, and actually a coworker, play guitar and harmonica and bass guitar on the record. Shout out to Rick Perry. And then Nitty Gritty, man. JC ran in the Nitty Gritty, man, and he was like, it's a no-brainer, man. And he come in and blessed us with a verse. And actually, y'all need to check out a new song he got out right now with Karen Shipley. It's called On to Something. It's just come out today. Nitty Gritty doing his thing. Greg Roberts, he going under Greg Roberts under that record. But yeah, it was just a beautiful record, man. And we was seeing the progression from walking in Memphis, Tennessee Good Time. Shout out to Ski Eastwood, We call him Mr. Ski. He shot the video for us for Tennessee Good Time. Just man, it's just a nice record, man. Getting a lot of response from it.
Definitely. So, man, like I said, I was honored to be around you guys' presence, and I kind of came in the midst of that. But luckily, your boy the J slid in and got a nice slot in.
Yes, sir.
Got on up in there and did my thing with y'all guys, man. So we're gonna go into the third video, which is, I guess, it's the title cut. Put some country in it, man. Of the record they got out now. I was honored for my homeboys, my guys, my compadres, how you want to call it. We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac for real. So right. I was definitely honored to be able to take that spot, and we're gonna jump into that record right now, man. Put some country in it, man. Y'all come on back and holler at us.
Let me put some country in it. 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 Let me put some country in it.
Take a bit of redneck, mix it with some urban slang, put some country in my rap, call it hip-hop with a twang. Yeah, I'm known for riding through the hood, bumping Johnny Cash. Homies look confused, cause I'm turned up like I'm about to crash. If it ain't got no country in it, then it just ain't right. When it comes to music, catch me bumping Dixieland the line. Got a big old truck, cause I'm toting all these big loads, kicking up plenty dust, lying down these dirt roads. All you big time city folk don't know about this Tennessee. Sunset Boulevard, never been that kind of city for me. See, I need them backwoods, somewhere I could shoot my guns, ride my ATV through some mud just to have some fun. Going fishing with my son, camping on our own land, going to the county fair to see our favorite country bands. I don't wanna be busy, I don't need them city lights. Put some country in my life, that makes everything alright.
Let me put some country in it. Let me put some country in it. Let me put some country in it. Let me put some country in
When it's
it.
10, we back again. I got a country flow, and don't you know when a rhyme gotta praise the Lord. Let it go, but you know them back in the day. Yeah, that King JC and DJ Trick don't play. Oh no, Paul, call him fresh. And I be like on your brain to be lyrically tougher than know that the best what it say. I don't know, slow it down, play it back. Riding 4x4, man, I don't fool with no made. Matter of fact, look a here, 2021 a year. Better be about that word, holy living, and it ain't no fear. Thank God for the day, food on my table, yes. Help that body sound, my family, you know we blessed. JK, that's my brother, West 10 certified. Ride slow, now you know, Grammy bound, bonafide. Talk funny, work hard, praise God, holy living. Pause for a minute, hey.
Let me put some country in it. 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 Let me put some country in it.
Messing with a redneck, you gon' get a southpaw. This is for my country boys, shout out to my outlaw. Two-way living, that's why we gon' keep on winning, just to keep them gritty with it.
Let me put some country in it.
What's next on the menu? Just wait and see. Put some country in my flow, serve it up like sweet tea. Studio dream team, all these tracks we the best. Coming from that West 10, J Cajun, Pawpaw Fresh.
Oh, wait a minute, back with the country flow. Paul, Fresh, JK's, that's my country, bro. Here we go, what you know, rolling in my 4x4. Back in the wood with all my foe, let me slow it down, bro. Oh, no, here come Paul, calling Fresh, never less. I'm country for y'all. Talk funny, work hard, praise God, holy living. Pause for a minute, cause
Let me put some country in it.
Let me put some country in it. That
Yes.
is the one, man. I love that record. I love that I had the opportunity to even put it together for you guys, man. But when I heard it, I knew right then. I'm like, man, y'all are on to something with this country rap right here. If they don't know, I hope they understand now, man. Y'all are what do you call it? A dynamic duo. Definitely sounds very good together, man. I wouldn't want to see it no other way. So I hope the country rap scene is ready for y'all. Let's put it like that. So if y'all agree, man, y'all feel free to comment, like, subscribe. Like I said, you're on the Hidden Black Show right now. So I'm dropping jewels. At this moment, I want to take the time to ask you guys questions about the highs and the lows over the years that you have been dealing with the hip hop. You either one of y'all can elaborate on some of the highs and some of the lows. Just kind of get the people that maybe a little younger that don't understand how this music industry works, and having the love for it sometimes is more important than the money, because the money may not be always the factor that drives you throughout so many years. You kind of not get that all the time. The beginning phases sometimes be the better end of it. But I just want y'all guys to talk about it so they can kind of hear y'all views about it, man.
Yeah. I'd say for some of the highs, one of the moments, again, Jay, you were there for this, was really when we met Trig and hooked up with him and got plugged into the big studio and recorded one of my favorite albums of all time that I've ever been involved with. That was my #8 album, King's Day, which Jay, you're on that, so you were there for that.
Most definitely,
man. It was incredible. It was a great time, and then later on, after working many years with Trig, I put together my #16 album, "And Off My Chest," and that was the first one that finally had distribution behind it and went out there and did pretty big for us. So it was that was another highlight. That's of mine personally. I know Trick got other stuff that would be considered highlights for him, but as far as some of the downs, man, there's almost too many to name. But I can just thinking of one. There's a dude, Alan Grumblatt, who was prepared to really give me a pretty big deal. This was done through Murder Dog Magazine, who I used to work for, and done some work for them back in the day. But this brother, Alan Grumblatt, he was the general manager of Relativity Records at the time, and he was just leaving that, starting up Koch. And he was calling me every day. We were on the phone together, and man, he was promising some big stuff. And I was like, man, finally made it. And I thought that was going to be the big deal that really got us where we needed to be. And for one reason or another, there's multiple things that happened that I think contributed to that not falling through the way it should have. And
Gotcha.
and so that was a kind of one of those low points when that deal didn't work out and go through the way it was supposed to. And then somebody else got the deal, and they did pretty decent with it. But I think just looking back, you wonder if I could do things different. But I think, man, God is in control. He's in control of all things. And I know he knows what's best. And
Exactly.
that deal wasn't for me, And
Nah.
so I'm grateful for that. I think he protected me from whatever was to happen with that. But it was very disappointing at the time, just that deal not doing what I thought it was going to do.
Gotcha. I understand totally. Got a chance to kind of get in that same position that you was in, JC, and have a deal on the table and then not look right and have to just pass on it. And sometimes, it may look good, then the numbers and the zeros look fine sometimes, but everything else is not adding up. It just may just not be right for you, or the timing is just not for you. You know what I'm saying? Paw Fresh, you care to chime in on that, man?
Yeah, man, probably highlights good things for me at a pretty young age, man. 18, 19, even still in high school, man. We were able to connect with a guy they call Super Wolf, If you don't know who Super Wolf is, you can find him on Sugar Hill Records. So when Sugar Hill Records was putting out music all them years ago with Sugar Hill Gang and a host of many classic artists, Super Wolf was on that label and released music. Well, he owned a radio station called Kicks 96 in Jackson. He would let us, when we were still in high school, me and a couple of my partners, actually he's the program director down there now, Radio Rashid. We would open up anytime a concert came to Jackson. And so I was able to open up shows with folk like Rob Bass, DJ Easy Rock back in the day, Mint Condition, Zap, Roger, shows like that. Fast forward, I was able to open up shows for Queen Latifah, Naughty by Nature, Das Effects, just classic hip hop artists that I had the records because I was a DJ. We didn't even have music out, man. We were just I was a DJ for an R&B group that was trying to get a deal. So I worked with some of everybody, man. Mr. Mix from the Two Live Crew, Brother Marquise. I used to call myself Mr. Mix in high school. and then when I was able to meet him, every time he would come to Memphis, he would stay at the house. And so he was the reason I had to change my name, because when I bought his record in 1985, I can't compete with Mr. Mix. so that's when DJ Trick was born in 1985. I had to change my name. But man, just them good memories. If I had photos, it would be unbelievable with the people that I was able to meet in studios and be on shows with, but I didn't do none of that. I wish I had. Downsides, crabs in a bucket, man. Memphis is known for a lot of people. If they see somebody climbing, they try to drag them and pull them back down because they want to be on top. I never been that type of dude. I always would do music, do deals on a handshake or a word, because that's who I am. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. You can't do business like that, because I done had a lot of records that come out that I produced. Name nowhere on the records.
Definitely.
I ain't gonna call their names because none of them artists are doing nothing now, and there's a reason for that. When you do wrong, it gonna follow you. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But now, I mean, to be able to still be making music right now in the world we living in, man, is a blessing from God, man.
Definitely.
So we having a ball and thanking God all the way,
Definitely. I can definitely contest and say you have had a heavy hand in my career also. Some of my biggest records, you and JC both have kind of molded the Jay that these people see today. They have no clue how much I have learned from Jeff Cage down there, man. I mean, he definitely passed on a lot of knowledge and introduced me to you in my career. And like I said, some of the things that I take on now to this day, y'all guys instilled it in me early on, taking my young talent and giving me the right direction. I think I take a big part of what you guys have done for me, and I try to implement it to others, because y'all guys was open arms to it. Once y'all saw the hunger within me, y'all took it and like, let's do this, and then look back. Me and JC go so far back. We got music together, so albums and albums together. So yeah, that's on another show. So we'll get on that on another time. But I just want to let y'all know the importance of these guys that I got on the show. They are definitely legendary. We can talk for hours about the people and encounters they have been around. Everyone that you can possibly name, they have had music with them or had some type of dealing with them in hip hop and other aspects of the music business. They are very, very hands-on in this business and been doing it for past 20 years plus. So we have some legendary artists in the building tonight, y'all. So like I said, this is the honor to have y'all on here, man. I'm just glad to be in your guys' presence and be a part of some of the legacy that you guys have been creating, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, we appreciate you, brother, man. It's I'm hoping you're gonna bless us with some music soon, man, because Cause I sure got some beats waiting on you, brother.
Oh yeah, you know I'll be definitely coming back with it, man. I'm just trying to give the people a different version of who I am in my growth. And you know, I'm crossed the 40 mark now, so you know, I'm trying to act as such at times.
Yeah.
But I will get on that mic, and y'all know what I do. Y'all know how I get down.
Hey, y'all be on the lookout, cause Jay gonna rock one with West 10. Ain't no doubt about it, man. We gotta make that happen. Cause hey, I'm still bumping the King JC and Lil J tape.
I know it, right? Speaking of feature, man, we're gonna jump into you guys' last video, and we're gonna come back up and chop it some more. We got a good one for the ending, man. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna jump into it, and we're gonna come back and elaborate. Here it is, West 10, one more time, y'all. Let's get these likes up, man. Get these comments in.
About to lay it down.
Lay it down, lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down.
Boy, I punch you like a massive Ferguson. Blast this soldier slam, that combination we encouraging. Cause change is permanent. We mixing cultures till we cultivate it, now it's flourishing. Off principle, you one dimensional, that's so discouraging. From here on out, I promise, every solitary bar gon' drop your jaw so far that you can swallow your guitar. Gon' sing your little songs about how you follow in your heart. But the problem is you did it for the dollars from the start. But I'm a ATL, no matter where I'm geographically. Matter of fact, don't brag about your raps, that's where your rap should be. Cracker, why you still had your pampers on backwards? I was plastered down, loading past the Troy. I'm a rapper, better keep this little market by the gimmicks. Cause the instant it gets geared toward the lyrics, since you finish. I'm a backwoods genius, I'm the illest, I'm the business. I'm everything you brag about being, but the difference is I've been it. We ain't finished, boy.
Purpose is working this track, lyrical venom is spitting when I'm proclaiming these facts. Act like you hard and get smacked dead in your head with my raps, making them lay it down. Now that the boys are back, fact of the matter is we taking care of business. Fist full of mud and blood stain, how we getting it? Outworking the best of them, we grinding in Memphis 10. Then we taking over the game, all we do is win. We dropping that poppin' these suckers, they know when they're rhyming the time, and we keeping it flowing and steadily going and showing your hater that we'll never stop. We're getting this paper, that's what I said. Bumping your gum and I'll put you to bed. Jacking the back and we love it so much and we bumping them out, that's keeping us fed. We staying motivated by putting in this work. Our hands are full of dirt, we hitting them where it hurts. About to clown on lemon lane, new game. Understand we down with simple man, execute the game plan.
Know some country boys cutting up full feed from the backwoods shine. Never gon' see, got a country girl, and I know she love me. Where they at, there go with me. Say, oh no, it be pow pow. Ain't no youngin', but I'm so not gonna clown on y'all. But about to be laid down, and I talk with a draw. Even got your grandmammy, and she up on the floor. Pow, cutting up, gumbo styling. Hit them with a track in about the door, I left them all smiling. Dirt rock baller, simple man, West 10. Country boy, holler, showing up by the wind. In the minute, minor mode. Which one of you gets the four? Step to the trick, I tell you, so lay it down, don't you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my man, it's some juking and partying
Ooh,
going on in that one, brother.
man.
Y'all brought the Memphis out of y'all then.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Definitely that. What brought that energy? Did it start with the beat, DJ Trick? Did that bring all of that, man? Because I want to talk about it all. I want to talk about the feature, but
Yeah.
this record is high energy, man. So if
Yeah.
y'all sleeping on West 10, put some country in the project, man. This should be enough. Excuse the technical difficulties on some of the glitches in the video. This just a recap. Y'all can go on their page and watch them entirely over and over again and see them. Man, look. Let's talk about this record. What inspired that energy from that record?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, JC found it first. I'm not a big on social media, man. I'm old head, man. I mean, I just traded my flip phone in. You know what I mean? So, Jay be on his social media, and he found this thing called Country Rap Report, where these two guys, man, Spank and Vic, be reviewing country rap videos, right? And
Gotcha.
he talking. I mean, they don't hold back now. If it ain't right, they finna blast you live. So we started doing this thing. So we started submitting videos. Jay, man, we need to get on this show. So we did. He put me up on it. So we own it, supporting and just checking out some people. There's a lot of country rappers out here. There's a lot of them, a dime a dozen, man. Well, we were on the show and they were reviewing Tennessee Good Time, and at the same time they reviewing this dude called Simple Man, right? From Dirt Rock Empire, where
Gotcha.
a label where you got the Lax, you got some other folk on there. Hard Target, I think, used to be affiliated with them back in the day. But man, this dude rapping, man, Simple Man, just man, I'm talking about. You could tell he got love for hip hop, and
Yes.
we old
Yes.
hip hop heads, so we like it. Man, that dude is nice, man. So we were like chatting on the little show live, with both our videos playing, and I think Jay might have said something. I said it too, probably. Hey, hope we can rock a song with you one day. He's like, send me something. I didn't have nothing ready. I mean, now I say that I got a million beats, but the way this dude rapping, it got to be something nice. So
Gotcha.
I went to work, man, and I had to go back to them old Memphis elements and them roots and them that tempo had to be just right, you know what I mean? And Lay It Down was like a 15-minute beat.
So you dug in on site and created that. There was nothing in the vote. You kind of just got in your zone and boom.
That was from scratch. I was like that.
Mm.
The hook just kind of popped in my head one day. And if y'all remember the old Ball and G, which I'm a fan of, man.
Definitely.
Ball
Shout out to
G,
A-Ball.
like when I think of Memphis, I think A-Ball, MJG, Gangsta Pat, and Al Capone. Them were the first three artists. When I thought of Memphis rap, that was it. And so I like Lay It Down, Country Boy About the Clown. I said, man, I liked it. Went back to them elements of the old Trigger Man a little bit, snatched some sounds, chopped up the beat, sent it to JC. JC like, man, that's it right there. We sent it to him. It wasn't a week later. He finished. He sent the verse back.
Yeah, it was like a couple days later.
Man, it was so quick. I ain't got my verse. Jay ain't got his verse, and he already finished and sent it back.
Yeah.
So, man, couple weeks later, we got our stuff on there, sent it to him. Man, it wasn't a whole month went by, and I think we were down in Georgia shooting a video.
Oh man. So that's why it has such a good energy. It's just a natural vibe and it came together.
Man, shout out to Simple Man, one of the coolest brothers you'll ever meet, man. In my humble opinion, in this country rap thing, Simple Man is the best country rap out there because he got that. He can rap on anything. It don't matter.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's very diverse.
Come out, Simple Man.
Flow.
Definitely.
Yeah, so Simple Man, just to be able to rock a song with him, that was a blessing, and it turned out so good. And then Breadwin just adding the icing on the cake with the visual.
The visual, definitely.
Yeah, the director's name is Breadwin DeVille, and him and Hard Target, they just launched a new label called Tailor Made from down there. Yeah, so y'all check for them, because they got some fire coming out. And Bredwin DeVille, I mean, he's already known as the top dog when it comes to directing videos in this country rap genre. He's a top guy. And
Definitely.
So, yeah, it was a true blessing to be able to, like, the way all that came together. It just came together quick, but perfectly,
Gotcha. Let me speak on about how important it is to have a diverse team of people around you, because I was trying to explain it to other people. I do videos as well. Y'all know I did one for y'all, but I try to preach that to everybody all the time. It's nothing wrong with getting different sets of eyeballs to handle different parts of your album. If you got something, it works out better. I'm still an artist at heart, and I still believe in actually having other people deal with certain things, not lay it all on one lap. I think you get a better essence. Y'all have took us down a journey in this hour of interview on different vibes. The music has changed, the visuals has changed, but they also kept our attention the entire time. And y'all had different people working with y'all. So how important it is to actually build a team, even if they're not working exclusively with you, but you're still dealing with people off and on. How important is that to have a diverse team, but actually, meet the deadline and get it done for y'all? How important is that for y'all?
It's absolutely vital, critically vital, to the point to where if you didn't have a team and have folks that can come out here and add that special element, it wouldn't get done. One man can't do it all. And so for us to all come together and put our piece in there, it's vital for our forward movement. Trick got the studio. He's got the sounds, the tracks, how to mix, master. So that's a blessing. But Trick doesn't do videos. And then so we got up with you, and then boom, put some country in a video. That you got to have all that. It can't just be just one aspect of it. So it takes that team, and man, very important. I mean, you're not gonna make it without a team.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And every video we shot was from somebody different. But like they all are beautiful videos, and it's like a song. Every song different, but they all nice in their own way. And man, I love them all, man. But actually, to put some country in it, the song and the video combination, that's our biggest record so far. It's like over 50,000 so far, which to me is amazing. Now that ain't a lot to these folk that's getting millions of views, but for somebody like me to
level,
get 1,000 views, man, is a blessing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we gonna keep it. We gonna keep it cooking, man. We definitely gonna need you in the future, man, on some more videos. So I'm telling everybody out there, if you don't know who to holler at, and you in Tennessee, you need to holler at the J in Hidden Black. If you need a video, it don't matter what kind of video you looking for, he got you. Ain't no doubt about that. Y'all look at it. Put some country in it. He did that. So
most definitely.
Yeah, but I gotta shout out. Like he said, JC already told him, but Bredwin DeVille blessed us with that last video, Lay It Down. I ain't got no ideas on no videos. That ain't my lane. I'm an audio dude. I love beats and mixing and sounds and DJing. But when it comes to video, that ain't me. So man, shout out to Bredwin DeVille. If you need some video work, you down in the Florida, Georgia, but he travel everywhere. He holler at him too when they new label.
Yeah, that brother go up to Kentucky and shoot videos
everywhere, man. They new label
all over the map.
Trailer Made Records. That's Bredwin DeVille, Hard Target. Shout out to him, man. They just dropped Florida Dolph today. Shout out to Florida Dolph doing his thing down there. So it's a lot going on in this genre, man, and we just blessed to be here. Yes,
Gotcha. So what's next up for West 10? Y'all have you said you got about 10 songs out now on the Put Some Country in it. It's available. What can they find it? Is it on all platforms right now?
It will be. Right now, it's on YouTube. We decided to go ahead and get the full album out on YouTube because that's really where our fans been showing us the most love, man. And so we just wanted to hit them back with that, give them a little early sneak peek of the album, or really just here's the album and then just bump it, you know. But the rest, all the other platforms will have it over the next couple weeks.
Gotcha. So y'all see, y'all getting the exclusive, man. Your boy the Jaden got y'all an exclusive interview to let y'all know. All you gotta do is just go on to your YouTube page, West 10, type it in, man. Listen to all their songs on this album. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Every song on there has substance, has meaning, and it is definitely country and bumping. Understand that? No doubt, man. Pawpaw Fresh, you got any final words, man, for anybody out here, man? You got anything to do before we close the show out?
Man, I would tell you to hit me up for beats, but man, I ain't got time, man. but look, on the real, if I do mastering on the side, because it doesn't take a whole lot of time out of me. So if you need mastering or some basic mixing done, you can holler at me, DJ Trick 1200 at yahoo.com or DJ Trick 1200 at gmail.com. Either one, man. I ain't saying I won't sell you a beat, but man, bro, I'm having a hard time just keeping up with JC, man. He working me over here, man.
As it should be, man. As it should. It's that time again. It's that time again, Pawpaw Fresh. Y'all do wonderful work, like I said, and I know as the time go on and as things start opening up, the availability for you guys is going to be crazy. So if y'all got an opportunity to get with Pawpaw Fresh, DJ Trick, man, on that production, you better try to take advantage of it now. Because like you saying, you see what they got going on. They moving around. They willing and dealing. West 10 is just getting started. So y'all please be on the lookout for a lot more content from them, man. And like we lost Outlaw, I'm trying to give him time to get in here. Is he gonna get back in before we close everything out of here?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me see here.
That technology don't work out always.
I know it, right? I know it. But yeah, y'all. I'm just glad to have y'all here, man. West 10 in the building. Like I said, man, if y'all looking for any acts dealing with this genre, you see who you can go to right now. I think we got J Cage back. Let me try to bring him back to give him some closing words.
Yes, sir.
Outlaw J Cage, man. I didn't want to close the show out without giving you the proper outing, man. You got anything, the final words to say to the people, man, before we get out of here?
Yeah. I appreciate that, Jay. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, having some connection issues here. Yeah, man, I just want to say thank you so much for having us on to share just another part of our story and our journey. But yeah, this West 10 thing, again, man, to be able to be making music again with DJ Trick is just a huge blessing and unexpected. Just unexpected at this point in my life to be this age and making music again. It's incredible. So, man, having a blast, having a great time making music again with DJ Trick, and hope to make a ton more, keep dropping albums, and that we keep growing this West 10 thing.
Yes, no doubt, man. I'm definitely gonna keep a close eye on you guys, man. I definitely want you guys back on the show again to get them a new recap of what you guys gonna be doing later on this year. So hopefully I will love to see you guys back on, man. If y'all accept my invitation, if y'all don't get too busy, and if y'all don't have me busy with y'all, you know how it go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, like I told y'all, man, we bringing nothing but the best of the best. I have more hot acts. I got more hot prestige people coming on the show. Everybody's not all musically inclined. I will have other topics and ideas on the Hidden Black Show. Like I said, man, thank y'all again for joining me, West 10, man. And for all my viewers, man, like, share, subscribe, and share it, man. We here, Hidden Black Show. Until next time, y'all. Peace out.